Hey tubers, D. Heller 777, better known as a Little Dragon, out and about in one of the local parks. I've got a meeting up here in the next couple weeks, and I thought I'd come out and try to find it, and I'm not sure if this is it or not. Looks pretty cool. Some neat trails for hiking and all kinds of other good stuff in here. Actually, this area is on a managed bow hunt that I'm going to participate in a couple of weeks. So I'm out just giving it a look-see. Cool. This is one of them slow videos where you get to see all the scenery, folks. Tell you what, I see a lot of videos where a lot of the guys and gals are compressing their video by, running it through real fast, until they get to the end of it. And I like some of that, but at the same time, I like to see and experience some of the scenery and get an idea. Lake Lodge, that's got to be it right there. I like to experience some of the scenery, and I like to see it in a speed that I can enjoy it, a little bit anyway. Cool. Caution. Ooh! 15 miles an hour, blind curve, sound horn. Is that cool or what? Excellent. It's a pretty bumpy little road. Kind of cool though. It's going to be enjoyable. Man. Wish I had my old 175 Enduro, old Yamaha. Guy could have a lot of fun here. Probably getting a lot of trouble too, because you're not allowed to leave the roads in this park. But I'm going to have some fun anyway. Well, hope you enjoyed that. Let me see if this guy's going to see me or not. Yes, he does. Can you believe that? Oh, just out for a lazy day ride. Like I said, I had to come and check some stuff out. And now that I've done that, I thought I'd take a leisurely ride before I head back home. Ah, yes. Didn't have a whole lot to say on this one. It's getting to be that time of year, though, where it's really enjoyable to ride. I mean, fall's my favorite time of year anyway. And when you can get on your bike on a fall day, when it's just a little crisp outside, and you're not behind a whole lot of traffic like I am now. Well, not behind that much. Just one, and he's actually doing better than the speed limit. So nothing to complain about there. Sorry for the wind noise. There's a cool railroad bridge. 1928 was built. Huh, that's neat. I dig trains, railroad stations, all that stuff. Leather. Old school. That's where I'm at. Out for a short ride today. Can't be going too long. Days where it's not real windy, it's got a good breeze. I just did a video on windy days and light bikes, or light bikes and windy days. And what brought that to my mind was, and I mentioned this a little bit before, you have all these super light sport bikes out there, and I call bear bikes, that are just basically a frame, a tiny seat sticks up in the air, and biggest motor they can put on there. And I'm just one, in my other video I asked that, and I'm not going to go into this again, but on days like that, I know if I get on the highway, even on this bike, and this one's not a heavy bike by any stretch of imagination, it's not a big bike, it's just a mid-sized bike, but it's heavier than your sport bike 650 by quite a ways. But I know when I get on the highway, this guy in front of me he's going to be dancing to the music pretty soon. He's beating on that steering wheel so hard and his head's popping up and down that he's having a good time, folks. I'd like to see that. Nothing wrong with that. But when I get on the highway on a bike in this weight range, in the high 400 pound weight range, I'm talking about without rider, like I'm guessing this weight is about 467, 479, somewhere in that, give or take a couple pounds without anybody on it. I know the wind pushes it around pretty good on the highway. So I'm anxious to see if I get any feedback on that video, light bikes, because I would say the majority of the people that subscribe to me are probably on sport bikes, even though I'm a cruiser rider. I love all bikes. I mean, had one of every kind that you can think of since I started riding over 40 years ago. And I wish I could have one of each right now, but I can't. So I've got to pick one that is the most comfortable for these old bones. And that would be a semi-cruiser. It'll wait. Everybody knows what I'd like to have. I'd like to have a 1200L Sportster, or a Victory Hammer. I'd prefer the Hammer, but I'd take either one. We'll see. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and cut this one off. I'll catch back with you in a little while, folks.